My name is Mahina Maeda. I'm 17 years old from the North Shore of Oahu, and I started surfing because, I don't know, I became one with the ocean, and my dad took me out there when I was 4 years old, so definitely when my dad pushed me out there, like, I kind of loved the ocean, and I grew attached to it ever since. I started competing when I was probably 6, but those were like the Keiki contest, which is the Menehune, like the Haleiwa Classic and stuff. So, my dad pushed me in every little wave out there and stuff, and we got these little trophies. So definitely, I just love the vibe. Like, I love being out there in the stage and having a trophy in my hand. So definitely, that kind of gave rise to my competitiveness. And I started doing amateur events probably around 12 years old. So, I won, I lost, and it just gave me that fighting attitude towards the end. So hopefully, we'll do good in the future. Ever since I was little, I always wanted to be a champion, and I've made so many mistakes. I've made so many sacrifices in my life to become a champion, and I've cried. I've smiled like at wins and stuff, and majority when I was little, I've always lost a lot of events, and I think that's got me a little bit stronger instead of being handed all these first place trophies. And definitely all the pro junior wins is definitely giving me more confidence. A lot of people ask me what it was like out there in NAZARE and stuff. I was really scared. I was definitely out of my comfort zone, and I love being out there, and I love surfing big waves, and it's definitely showing one of my abilities just because I grew up on the North Shore of Oahu, right at Sunset Beach, which is my home break, and definitely not many people know that I'm a big wave surfer, but I'm actually also a competitive surfer too. So definitely showing my limits and pushing my limits out there was one of the biggest goals of that day. And having my Uncle Garrett, I've known him all my life. He's been there for me and my dad for ages since I was born. So having my Uncle Garrett showing me everywhere about NAZARE in Portugal, the beauty of it, it was definitely a great experience to be out there. And he showed me so many learning styles and ability, and I learned so much from that day. And he told me just to respect the wave and respect the things around it, then good things will come back to you, and never push your limits. It'll be great to have some kind of adrenaline rush every so often, but definitely my whole goal is to be out there on the world tour, and I'm training really hard with my physical trainers back home, and we do a lot of CrossFit, we do a bunch of other stuff, and think different waves, and since I'm working with Hurley now, and I'm definitely looking forward to work with more of a wider field of coaches and hopefully take my surfing to the next level. Yeah, this year my whole goal is to make the world tour, and coming off of that first win in China is definitely giving me a head start for the QS tour, and I'm hoping to do really good in the next couple events. And this year is my first full year for doing the WQS. Last year I only got to do 4 events, and they count top 5 events, and I ended up finishing top 17. So that was the biggest accomplishment for me, and maybe if I do the whole year this year, there's a possible chance for me to make the tour. And everyone's been telling me some very positive feedback, and I'm hoping to push myself and be up there with the top 17 women, and hopefully that number will grow, and instead of the top 17, hopefully we'll see more women as the top 25 as the world tour. Definitely there's a step up in the women's side. Women, it was just more of a simple turn, like a turn right there and a cutback right there. But since with the new generation, Carissa Moore and Lakey Peterson, Stephanie Gilmore, and all those top girls are definitely pushing the younger generation to be up there and to surf like a guy. And a girl can do whatever a guy can do, and so there's no holding back. And definitely, surfing like a guy is probably one of the biggest compliments you ever get as a girl. So hopefully more girls will start doing more airs and stuff, and that'll be the coolest thing ever.